Hey, this is Web Junior 1977 here, back in the Oasis once again, of course. Plug in my stuff here. This time I gotta plug my phone in because it's on the brink of death. Make sure I get it plugged in. It's not often that my phone gets on the brink of death, but right now it is. So, make sure to plug that in. So yeah, had a little time here. Figured I'd do a 60 minutes in the Oasis. Figured I had time to do, an hour stream at least. Break it out. Drink them if you got them. Just got done watching the badass movie. I don't know who I'm talking to, but there's no one in here yet. But if you're watch this later, I just got done watching a badass movie called Samaritan, starring Sylvester Stallone. Got the tip from my good buddy Liquid Cool 360, also known as Liquid Cool 440 here on YouTube. Make sure you check him out and subscribe. Kind of did this quick, and I didn't change the banner down there, but it kind of gets the point across, but I need to shorten it up a little bit, but it'll work. Next time I won't be in such a hurry, and I'll fix it, but I know I said that last time, right? Well, not in those exact words, but you know. But yeah, get some people in here, and hopefully get a chat going. Oh. But yeah, still have everything pretty much set up for doing my retro stuff. I move a couple little things here and there, and I can still do it. So I'll probably be doing a back to the retro stream tomorrow night or early Sunday morning. You know how that goes. Late Saturday night, early Sunday morning, kind of deal. I might try to do it a little sooner than I normally do, like I did last time. So be watching out for that. And yeah. Hopefully get some people in here and get this chat going, and yeah. Don't think no, I don't have anything new to show the camera. So do possibly have a couple stories to tell when people come in, but yeah, see how this goes. It's earlier again. This is earlier than I normally would do a stream, so I understand that not a lot of people are probably going to be in here. Not that hundreds of people come in any other time, but I mean, just there'll probably be fewer people coming in at this time than my normal time. You kind of get used to, people kind of get used to the time that you stream, and then if you don't stream that time, then you don't get that same audience, basically. So we'll see how it goes, and play it by ear today, maybe when people come in. I'll maybe tell them that, maybe I'll be doing a stream earlier, or if you watch this after the fact. So hopefully that'll help get some people coming in. So We'll see. But yeah, haven't even got any lurkers yet. So, but we'll get to that. Sure, that'll happen in good time. What the heck is that? Got some broken plastic over here. I'm not sure where it came from. But yeah. Definitely got to fix that banner down there. I forgot to do that crap. But, oh well. But yeah, just to throw it out there for people that may watch the first little bit of this video, because let's face it, that's why I try not to do too long of videos, like I said before, because people don't come in and watch lengthy videos usually. But at 500 subscribers, I'm going to be doing a giveaway, so make sure to be looking out for that. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't, and also make sure to check out the subscriptions that I'm gaining. And when I get to 500, I'll be doing a giveaway. So haven't quite figured out what I'm going to give away, but it's probably going to be gift cards or whatever, like I normally do. I'm just not sure how I'm going to do it. I mean, I'm not sure how. I'm not sure which ones I'm going to give out. I might do one of each. I might do PlayStation, Xbox, and Nintendo, but we'll see how it goes. Got a little ways to think about it, because I do have a little ways to get to 500 subscribers. So yeah, it is growing now, and I really appreciate that for everyone that supports the channel and subscribes. And I've been getting quite a bit of subscribers lately, and just know that whether you have content or not, when I get a chance, I do subscribe back to you, just because, the respect, you know what I mean? Whether you have content or not, it doesn't matter. I'll just subscribe back, and yeah, I'll return the favor. So, and if you do have content, I'll have to check out your stuff, check out your content. So. But hopefully we can get some people in here and start up a chat. And been getting some bees in here lately, so you might see me swat a few bees on stream. PETA might, well, they're not animals, they're insects, but yeah, might see me swat a few bees. Sure where the heck they're coming from. I know they're going underneath the game room. They're going underneath the shed. So I don't know how if that is the same ones. I don't know how they're getting in here. But it's time I clean out all around this place and look for holes that they might be coming in and shit. Seal them up. But yeah, just sitting around watch that movie, Samaritan. Pretty damn good movie. I loved it. But yeah, definitely an awesome movie. Not gonna say anything about it, but definitely an awesome movie. Somebody sending messages. Hold on. Alright. So yeah. Hopefully this isn't a complete flop and somebody comes in and chats for a little while at least. But if not, might just have to talk about a couple things, and so this video isn't, is a little informative at least. But I'll give it a few more minutes just to see if anyone pops in and wants to chat about something. And like I said, if not, I'll improvise and I'll get a couple things and talk about them here. Kind of get the ball rolling on some of the items behind me and stuff. Like I was saying before, if anybody wants to see, certain items behind me and want to know where I got it from and kind of a backstory on it, stuff like that, I could start one of them today. So whether someone comes in or whether someone doesn't come in, either way, I might do at least one item back here. Kind of get like I said, get the ball rolling on that, and kind of give you an idea of how it would go down. How I would do it. So, oh, excuse me. Even though you didn't hear it probably. Whew. But yeah, kind of give you an idea of one of the items back here, and then maybe that'll get the ball rolling on people saying, okay, well, what's that, or what's this, or certain things in the game room, and maybe you know what it is and you just want a little story about it, or how I obtained it, stuff like that. But I'll give it a couple minutes here. I'll give it to 15 minutes, and then I'll show an item and I'll give you information on it, and how I obtained it and all that fun stuff. I know people like to hear it. I know I do. I mean, I like to go into people's game rooms like, where'd you get that? Like if it's a cool item or something. And yeah, so I'll give it to 15 minutes here, and I have an item in mind here. So yeah, got 15 minutes here. I'm going to come back here and grab an item off the shelf. One of my awesome items, like the whole Holy Grail that I've obtained over the course of years here. And here's it's definitely not a perfect box, but yeah. Where'd it come from? It doesn't really say, does it? It says new low price, but it doesn't really say where it come from. But here's the for anybody that knows, this is one of the add-ons to the Sega Genesis. If anybody wants to pause the screen or anything at this point and read all this, but this is the Genesis 32X. I'll show you the back here. Shows you what it looks like. Pretty simple item, really, but it's like it was a bit redundant that you had to have power supplies and extra video cables for everything. It was what I wouldn't say a flop, but it didn't perceive as well as they'd hoped, I'm sure. But this thing is like great condition. It's all packaged in there. There's a couple cables that wasn't even opened yet. So there's instructions and stuff. Not that they're that difficult, but I'll show you the unit itself. Unit. Show you the unit itself. It's like brand new. I mean, it's dusty and needs some wipe down, but yeah. Put your 32X cartridge in there. This is where it plugs into the Sega Genesis. So yeah, pretty cool unit. I don't use it very often, but it's awesome to have. You know, it's one of them items that's awesome to have. But like I said, it gets a bit redundant because you got your own power supply, your own video. I think there's an in and out. No, they're both outs. Oh no, there's an in and out. I don't know. I can't remember why there's an in. Maybe it comes from the other one. I don't know. I don't think I've ever used the in, but yeah. But yeah, they got a bit redundant with a bit ridiculous with everything having its own power supply and blah 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 blah. But anyway, backstory on it. My mom at the time, she was like maintenance at apartments, right? So when somebody, hey, how's it going, Mr. Liquor Cool 360? How you going, brother? When somebody was moving out of the apartment, they were given 30 days to get all their stuff, right? Well, there's a guy that he couldn't get all his stuff out in 30 days, and that was fine. That she gave him another 30 days. She gave him a total of 60 days to get all of his stuff out. And he's like, he requested a little more time, so she gave him 30 more days. And he still didn't get all of his stuff out, so he just left it. And this was actually in the stuff that he left. I could not believe it. I saw this box sitting there, and I'm like, there's no way that that's in that box. And I'm like, I opened that box, and I'm like, holy shit. I mean, it's like in perfect condition, everything's there. I was like, with the box, I'm like, holy shit, like really? Like, it was like the holy grail that day. I also got a second boxed Sega Genesis, like the one up there, but I gave it to a good buddy of mine, Mr. Transaran38. He actually did an unboxing of it on his channel a while back, so that was worth more than this, but I already had one of those. So this was like the holy grail. I'm like, oh, jeez. I could not believe it was freaking in there. Like, I was really? Who leaves this kind of stuff behind? This is worth a good bit of money. Is it worth millions of dollars or even $1,000? No. But it's worth, $100 at least, for somebody that would care to buy it. You know what I mean? That would want something like this in their collection. And they just left it behind. I'm like, really? In box? It's ridiculous. Like, the box is in great condition. I mean, it's not in perfect condition, but it's in great condition. I'm good, brother. Thanks for busy talking, taking a bath. Oh, okay. Oh, no problem, brother. Yeah, I know how getting busy is. That's for sure. Put in some overtime yesterday, or today, I should say. But because anytime I work Fridays, overtime for me because I'm only supposed to be working 4/10. But yeah. got a roof to pay for. We're getting a roof put on. I actually have all the stuff out there now. I actually have all the shingles and stuff out there now, ready to put on. They just haven't put. They're gonna be putting them on Tuesday, so yeah. So how's it going, brother? Appreciate you stopping in. Figured I'd do a 60 minutes in the Oasis because it's been a while since I did. I mean, it hasn't been a long while, but it's been a little while, and I just had some time. I'm like, yeah. But I might do another item up here. Wait a minute. I'm gonna see if I can find an item first. But I'm gonna see if I can find one of my items that I've been looking for. I know. Good luck with that, right? It was actually something I've been looking for, and I've been thinking about it. I got from a good buddy of mine, and I haven't really looked for it that much, but the little bit I have looked for it, I haven't been able to find it. Might have to wait for another day, but figured I'd do a little bit of searching for it while I was here. But because that's definitely something I want to show on stream. I've already showed it on stream a while, but it's been a while. But yeah, a lot of people might not have seen. A lot of people who come in my stream may have not seen it before. But yeah, I'm not sure exactly where it is at this point, but I'm definitely gonna find it at some point and show it on stream. It was in this cabinet right here. It's this cabinet right here when it was an actual cabinet before I took the doors off of it to make it like shelving. But I'm not sure where exactly it got to after that, so it's going to take a little bit of digging, I believe, but I'll find it. What's lost can be found, right? But yeah, make sure you check out this guy right here, Mr. Liquid Cool 360, awesome brother from another mother. Oh, look out. But yeah, I'll just go with another item back here until I find it. Alright, I got another item here that some of you may not have seen. I know that Liquid has probably seen one before. Certainly knows what it is. I don't know if you've seen one in person or not before. Put that over there. I want to take some of this stuff up anyway to dust it off and stuff, because this stuff is dusty. Yeah, no problem at all, brother. No problem at all. What this is here, my friends, is a Nintendo Virtual Boy. Cartridges right here. I only have one game for it right now, and that's Mario Tennis, which is actually better than it sounds. It sounds pretty stupid, but it's actually pretty neat. A lot of people say, "Oh, I don't want to. I'm not going to play that because it give you vertigo and make you sick." And I have heard of that, but it's never made me have vertigo or get sick. I mean, I could see where maybe some people would do that. Maybe it kind of messes with your head just a little bit at first, for me. But you know, it actually this one actually has this foam piece on. A lot of these I've seen out in the wild don't have this foam piece that blocks all of the light. I don't know anybody that's familiar with Cartridges Galore. Awesome retro gaming stores. Make sure you check those out if there's one in your area. Definitely worth the look. The one I always go to has one of these Virtual Boys up there. I'm not sure if it has a stand or not, but I know for a fact that it doesn't have the foam piece right here. Oh yeah, Yes, I've heard that before, but it never give that to me. But I don't know if so everybody's different. Obviously, I mean, things affect people in different ways. Obviously, so. But anyway, it didn't. The one that I saw didn't have. The one I saw at the gaming store didn't have this foam piece, and they said, yeah, that's the first thing that goes, is that foam piece right there, and they lose it, and it's expensive to get another one. There's a spider on there, I just now saw, but and it was, you know, expensive to get and hard to get. So I mean, I got to clean it up a little bit. But anyway, the backstory on a buddy of mine, I can't remember what I paid for it. $50 maybe. 50, 60 bucks. I can't remember. I'd have to ask him and get back to you, everybody, on that. But I bought it off him. I'm going to say 50 bucks, 50, 60 bucks, something like that. And he goes, to me, I was like, well, 50, 60 bucks is worth, to me, it's worth that just for looks. You know what I mean? Just for nostalgia, just for sitting there looking. And he said, yeah, he said, unfortunately, the one eye doesn't work. He said, that's why I'm selling it so cheap. I was like, that's all right. And got it home. It sat on my shelf for a month. And finally, I was like, I'm gonna try that Virtual Boy out. I know, because he told me, if it don't work, you can take it apart a little bit and put a hair dryer in there. Sometimes it seats them connections back and all that good stuff. Turn it on, stick it up to my face. Lo and behold, both sides work. I'm like, okay. So I was like, well, both sides work, man. He goes, well, you got a good deal then. Yeah, I guarantee you I got a good deal. Because these things are expensive. But I'll show you the controller. There's the wonky ass controller. Yeah, I know. Weird, right? And then the controller plugs into it, right? And you're looking, when I first looked at this thing, I'm like, looking all around. There's a headphone jack, a volume control. There's no power supply. Right? Where's the power supply, right? The power supply is right there on the actual controller. You got to open up the power supply. Or yeah, you got to open up the controller. Power supply is right there. And then this thing just closes over it. Power supply comes out that hole. Cable. It's the same as the Super Nintendo. The original Super Nintendo power supply. It's the same plug. So yeah. I'm going to put this back before I drop the damn thing. And the other side might not work then. But yeah, it's really cool nostalgia. I rarely ever play it. But hey, it's there if I need it, you know? This box is crazy heavy. I'm going to keep this box out for now because I want to go back through this. My 3DS box. It feels like it's in there, but I know it isn't. It's because it's over there. Just want to see what all is. There's like I don't know, 3 or 4 different manuals in there, different languages, I think is why. But yeah, see, that's kind of the idea I had behind kind of showing people different things and giving a backstory on it and how I obtained it and what it is. But the Virtual Boy, it didn't really take off that well either, just because it gives people headaches and vertigo, and people just didn't take to it. It had like a red, everything was like red. All the whole game was, it had a black background, and all the light up things were red for some reason. I guess because maybe it was cheaper to do that than have color. But people were like, oh, that's not virtual reality. The PlayStation VR kicks its ass. No shit. You know what I mean? You can't compare the Virtual Boy to the PlayStation VR or the Oculus Rift or nothing like that. That's just stupid. You don't want to do that. There's no comparison. I mean, you can't do that. It's a completely different generation. You know what I mean? That's back in the freaking 80s, early 90s when they come out with the Virtual Boy. Yeah, you can't compare compare that to the VR, PlayStation VR, because it's its own. You know what I mean? It's way more advanced, and it's just not a comparison. You know what I mean? It's like comparing the PlayStation 5 to the Atari 2600. You can't do that. I mean, it just they're completely different franchises. First of all, completely different era, you know, and the Atari 2600 was like state of the art for its time. You know what I mean? But anyway, I just showed those couple items, gave you the backstory on it, stuff like that, in hopes that somebody will watch this video and be like, hey, you know, what's that? I don't. Maybe do a screenshot of it. I don't know if you can. I don't know if you could post pictures on the. I don't know if you can like post pictures in the comment section, but I don't know if you can. But that would be like perfect if you could, because if you could take a screenshot of it with your phone, or take a snapshot with your phone and circle it and then send it to me or whatever. Be like, hey, what's this right here? Or hey, like, or you can just like say, hey, what's that right above your Virtual Boy? You know, that gold looking thing right there. Or, you know what I mean? Kind of tell me where it is back here, and a brief description of the color and shape and all that, and I might be able to figure out what you're talking about. But all the consoles obviously are back there, most of them. I mean, I do have some consoles. These are more modern consoles than the ones back there, but most of those are dinosaurs as well. And then all my modern stuff, you can't see it because it's all over there. I mean, this is the Wii U's pretty modern. I mean, it's a generation behind, but it's still newer than any of this stuff, you know. Except for there's a couple PS3s there, but that's the same genre. But or is it? I think the Wii U was competing with the PS4, I guess, wasn't it? That was a big flop too, the Wii U. I like it though. I mean, I don't think it's terrible. Do I like the Switch better? Definitely. But the Wii U's neat. I like it. I mean, it was a cool concept. I didn't think it deserved the crap that it got, but I can see where people didn't take to it maybe, but it was alright. I mean, it was their first hint at handheld, playing on TV kind of thing. But then they really hit it off with the Switch. That was a really good idea how they did that, and it frickin' skyrocketed after that, of course. So, I mean, definitely took off with the Switch. And I don't think they're talking about a new console as of that I know of, at least. But they may be soon. Who knows? But and the reason I say that is because I just got a Switch not long ago, so they're probably going to come out with something new now. So, make me try to spend my money, you know. Because the only new thing I don't have right now is the Xbox Series X. It's the only thing I don't have right now. And I'm not in that big a hurry to get it either, but, I mean, in the future, one of these days, I might pick it up. But, it's not that I don't like Xbox. I love Xbox. I love all consoles, because they all give their own exclusive titles. They all give their own unique abilities that the other one, another one can't do. You know, I tell you what, if I could stream like this on my Xbox One S, I would be doing it in a heartbeat, because you can plug pretty much any camera into that and use it, and it's compatible with a lot of different cameras. It's a USB plug, not like I was getting ready to point at my PS5. But my PS5 isn't running. My PS4 over there is. The PS4, it's a proprietary connection for the camera, which sucks. But what are you gonna do, right now? Kind of wish they would have came out with like an adapter to adapt USB to that proprietary connection. so I could use a better camera. That would be awesome. And I understand that you couldn't use like motion control. I mean, you probably couldn't do it because you wouldn't be able to use the motion stuff, and so it wouldn't work anyway. But they should have just came out with. They came out with like a newer camera that's rounded. Mine's a square, the original square one. Okay, looks like 6 blocks put together, or 7 blocks, I guess, put together. And the new one's round. And when I saw the new one, I was like, I need to get that new one because it might be better camera. It's not. It's just a different form factor. Looks neater. Maybe not really even neater, just different. You know what I mean? But yeah, it looks different. That's the only difference. And who knows? I might get one day just to have 2. You know, have one down for doing the retro stuff, and have one up here so I can just plug in whichever one I want to move them. But they're not that cheap yet, so until they get dirt cheap, then I'll do it. But or if I find one on Facebook Marketplace for $10 or something, or they don't know what it is, a camera, Sony camera. Like, all right, give me $10 for it. All right. But until that, I just deal with the way I do it now. It's fine, you know. There's no need to spend extra money just to have 2 of them, you know what I mean? But yeah. Next stream I do will probably be a retro stream. I'll probably be, let's face it, I'll be running my mouth too, but I'll probably be doing some requests. I failed to ask about if anybody wanted to request on the last one. Jesse from Game Dungeon Productions actually did a request, and somebody else did a request as well. Like put up like 4 different titles, and I picked one. So kudos to you guys for sure. Thanks for requesting, because I was I wasn't a gracious host, and I didn't remember to say, hey, anybody want to request a game? I just started playing some games. But I had to change the title too, because I put back to the Oasis, and I had to change it because it's supposed to be back to retro, not back to the Oasis. Which, you know, that's accurate, but not the way I wanted it to be named, you know. Not the title I intended it to have, so. But I got my PS4 over there by the TV now. You might have saw it in my last Back to the Retro stream. It's over there by the TV, so everything's kind of over there, and I can hook it up to the TV that's over there, and everything's boom right there, and I can look from the CRT television right over to the other one and do chats, or look at the chat instead of looking up here. That much of a difference, you know what I mean? So it works out pretty good. Still playing on the CRT because it just looks better. A lot of people think I'm an idiot. A lot of people think people are idiots for saying that for instance, I have all of these old consoles, but I don't have a lot of games for each one. So I use the Xbox, the original Xbox. It has like 24 different consoles on it. It's got almost 10,000 games on it. So I use that, but it goes through the RCAs just like all the older consoles did. But it just looks better like that, because that's the way those games were intended to look. They wasn't intended to be on these HD TVs. They didn't have HD TVs when they were made. So the HD TV doesn't know what to do with it. It doesn't look terrible, it just doesn't look as good, you know. So a lot of people don't understand that, or just think I'm an idiot, but that's not, you know, what you know. Doesn't necessarily mean I'm not an idiot. I'm just saying I'm not an idiot about this, that's all. But I know what I'm talking about when it comes to that. Let's put it that way. Definitely not one of those people that think they know everything, that's for sure, because nobody does. I mean, no matter what you know, you don't know everything. It's the way it works. But, I mean, even though I'm a gamer and I've been a gamer for 40 years, you know, doesn't mean I know everything about games or gaming. Because, nah, I don't. People are still telling me stuff that I never knew about. And learning new stuff, and that's what life's all about, learning new stuff, right? That's what it's all about. You gotta constantly be learning. You never stop learning. I mean, when you're in grade school and you're a kid, your brain's like a sponge, and that's when you get most of your knowledge. That's when you get most of your info. You can absorb as much, the most amount when you're a kid, but you never stop learning. You know what I mean? You continue to learn. So it slows down, but you still continue to learn. So don't let anybody tell you they know everything. I'm sure anybody watching right now knows that no one knows everything, but just putting that out there. But anyway, I do want to show one other thing on stream on the screen here before I jump off in 60 minutes here. Well, you know, at 60 minutes, not 60 more minutes, obviously. But as everybody knows, we did have a charity group, Retro Gaming Ghostbusters. We still have the group. We haven't done any charity stuff for a while. Hopefully we'll get back into that. But there's a kid up the road, right? A younger kid. They just moved in up the road. The house has been abandoned for 20 years. I mean, it's crazy. I saw somebody moving in. I'm like, really? Somebody's finally moving into that place. It's badass. You know, it's awesome. And we had a homecoming here. We're on my son's birthday here at the end of July. And he saw my Jeep, you know, Slimer 1. I was in the parade at the homecoming, and he couldn't get enough of that. He's pointing at it. He's trying to run out into the road after it, you know. And one of these days here, either for his birthday or just for any day, I'm going to get a hold of his parents, you know, and I'm going to put everything on pack and everything, roll up in Slimer 1, and I'm going to give him this. And I bet he's going to love it. His parents might not love it, but he'll love it. But, and again, this isn't the old one. This is the reissue. And I bought it for a buddy of mine, but he already had one. He already got one, so I'm like, you know, maybe I'll just gift it to somebody. And I think I found out who I'm going to gift it to. So he's going to be happy, I'm sure. I'm not even good. I might put it in a bag or something. I don't know. I'm not going to wrap it because, face it, I'm not a good wrapper. So, getting dusty in here anyway. It's taking up space, you know. You got... But yeah, it's pretty awesome. I'm sure he'll love this. I'm sure he will. He'll be ecstatic about it, that's for sure. Oh, you got a lot of Pokemon. No, I don't have any Pokemon stuff. I'm not saying Pokemon's stupid. I just never got into it. I did get into that Pokemon Go on the phone for a little bit, but it kind of fizzled out. I don't really play games on my phone anyway, but there's a few I played on my phone, but now that they got all these portable systems and stuff, I don't buy, like, I could take my PSP Go and it has a bunch of retro games on it. I don't need to put, you know what I mean, I don't need to take that anymore, but it was cool for a while. But that's sort of one thing I never collected, this Pokemon stuff. I mean, if you're into that kind of stuff, it's awesome. That's your thing, you know what I mean? A lot of people aren't into some of the stuff that I have, you know? A lot of people go, oh, you're a child because you got toys now. No, that's not the case. Anybody can collect figures and stuff like that. I got most of the stuff's old stuff, and some of it's new stuff, but most of it, for the majority of it's old stuff. old vintage stuff, you know what I mean? Like the Turtle Van and all these turtle vehicles, they're all vintage stuff, you know. And most of the turtles up there are vintage stuff. You can see a few things that aren't vintage, but my brother sold half his retro collection. Got 18,000 for it. Yeah, oh yeah. It doesn't take long to add up, that's for sure. Yeah, it definitely doesn't. It doesn't take long to add stuff up. I was actually wanting a I was actually wanting a I'll tell you a story here because I'm pretty sure your new media videos. Appreciate a subscribe if you like what you see in the background and all that fun stuff. Appreciate a subscribe. At 500 subscribers, I'm gonna be doing a giveaway, so keep that in mind. And the only thing you need to do to participate in the giveaway is to be subscribed. That's the only thing you need to know, or that's the only thing you need to have. But I'll put this together. I've been actually wanting a Nintendo Switch for quite a while, and I know that most people who come in here and watch, or a lot of people who come in here and watch already know the story, but I'll tell the story just for you, Peak Media. I saw Peak, probably Media Videos, sorry. I had, I've been wanting one for a while, and I got my kids one and stuff like that, but they're expensive, obviously. But what I did was I had like 3 PS2s and a couple NESs, and so I sold, 2 of the, one of the NESs and 2 of the PS2s and a few other things. I did get enough money to buy me one. Right here, brother. Look at this. Woo! Sexy. A lot of people were complaining about the stand being black. Who cares? They're probably all black, and the reason for that is if you need to get them replaced, you don't have to get a specific color, you just get black. Makes sense because they probably break off easy. Mine's not going to break off easy because I don't use mine, but this is, they call it I don't know if it's officially the Mario edition or nothing, but they call it the Mario edition. A lot of people call it the Mario edition. But right here's the box. Blue and red, mostly red, but the only thing blue is the thing that you put the Joy-Cons on, and the little things you put on the Joy-Cons to give them shoulder buttons to make 2-player controllers. It's the only thing that's blue about it. And the case, it's got some blue on it. But yeah, I finally got me one. Stoked about that. Had 6 Xbox 360s, kept on breaking. My PS3 still going. Yeah, definitely. This one was broke. This 360, this Halo 3 edition 360 was broke, but it's fixed. I got it fixed. And I have another one over there that's broke. Same edition, the first edition, first ones to come out. And I do have a great working Xbox 360, but it's the second model. It's the the one that looks like R2D2. Oh, that thing is badass. I love it. I don't think you can see it from here. No, you can't see it from here. But I'll have to show that in another one of my videos. I know I did a video of it somewhere. It's a good ways down in the videos. Now that I got over 900 videos up, so it's a ways down there. But and then I have the Xbox One, and the original Xbox is right there, obviously, as you can see. I do have another original Xbox down here, but it's the one that's modded, and it has like 10,000 games on it, almost 10,000 games. Hey, Lady Scooby-Doo, what's up? I was going to say brother, sister. There we go. How's that? You got 3DO? Got a 3DO? Yes, I do. Right over here. See if I can do it without. Here's the controller. Yeah, I got one of these dinosaur 3DOs. power cords built into it. Right here. Panasonic 3DO. This is the first model. The second model was much smaller than this, but this still works. And the funny thing is, for anybody that might not know, Demolition Man was a great game on that. Demolition. I think I remember that. I think I have it, but I had it for another console, not this. But it only has Need for Speed. Yeah, I had Need for Speed for Sega Saturn. I loved it. It only has one port, which actually looks like a Sega Genesis, and the Atari plug-in. But what's funny is you plug this controller in, and then if you want an extra controller, you plug the second controller into this controller. And I think you can do it up to 4 players. This one doesn't have the cover on it, so you can see the port. This one has the cover on it. But you just plug this controller into that controller to make another, to stem off another controller. It's like, jeez. I mean, it's not a horrible idea, but yeah. That kind of stuff wouldn't fly nowadays. Well, I mean, cords themselves wouldn't fly nowadays, but they still make corded controllers, mind you, but wireless is definitely the way people go more than anything now. But yeah, I'll show you the coolest game I have. If I see all the games, I'll just get all of them. But I'll show you. I only have like 3 games for the 3DO. See if I can find them all here. There's one of them. The one I can find really easy because you know it's freaking huge. But okay, I found. Oh, actually 2 of them are huge. Never mind. I'll show you all the games from worst to best in my opinion, from worst to best. Remote used. BY. Yeah, they did. Yeah, you're right. I'll show you from worst to best as far as my opinion on it. No, it didn't really. Madden. And I'm not saying this is a crappy game. This is just my least favorite out of the ones I have. But there's Madden in the big box. And then in a small case, I have Real Pinball. And then again in the big case, my favorite one I have is called The Incredible Machine. This is one of the coolest games you could get for the 3DO back in the day. Yeah, Madden's pretty cool. Just I don't really play football games much, but yeah, it's pretty cool. It's just cooler to look at than it is to play for me, just because never had Madden in UK. We had soccer. We had NASCAR. Oh, okay, yeah. Give you a little idea of how these things are. There's like plays and stuff on this, like football plays, shotgun, run and shoot, goal line. It has a bunch of that stuff, and then it has the manual. The manual's in black and white. Who cares? There's a little leaflet here that advertising a slam and jam game. And then you have, what is this? These must be in, I don't know. There's more than one of them. Whatever that is, a few pages. I could get into all that, but then here's your disc. Never played this one. Discs are in immaculate shape too. So all the discs are in great shape. Rugby league. Better than you. Okay, hell yeah. Never tried one of those. It sounds awesome. But yeah, it's just really cool case. I just like I said, I like looking at them more than I like playing them. They're just great to look at, you know what I mean? I think I'm gonna open up the Incredible Machines one as well, because I have played the Incredible Machines, but I don't know if it has the extensive. The Madden's a little heavier, I think. Maybe not. But I'm gonna open up this one real quick because got about 4 minutes left of the 60 minutes. Not much value for CDs there. Yeah. Also, I don't know if you knew it or not, media videos. All the games for the 3DO or what am I trying to say? Have no copyrights to them. So you can't get in trouble for copyrighted material. You can literally, all you have to do is get a CD, blank CD, find a ROM on the internet, and slap it onto the disc, and it will work, apparently. So, I've never tried it, but I've heard that it works. Anyway, I don't know. But here's the Incredible Machines one. It's got the book in there. Doesn't have that leaflet thing. This thing pushes down like, I don't know if you can see that, but you can put stuff in it. And it's got the disc here. Disc's in a little rougher shape, but it's still pretty damn good. It works, let's put it that way. The freaking manual is the heaviest thing in it, I believe. But yeah, really neat to look at. This one's ripped a little bit. I need to put some tape on that. But need to get some clear tape and put on that. It's ripped right here a little bit before it rips any further. But I got these from a good buddy of mine. Just put them right. Oh, I got the whole system from a good buddy of mine. Now I'm gonna break the plastic thing. Oh well, that's the one that's the thing I'm least worried about, is the little plastic sleeve. Don't want to bust it up though. I'm gonna tape that again. Tape that too. Just cracked it a little bit, but yeah, pretty awesome. This thing's really slow, but again, I mean, for its time, it was state of the art for its time. You know what I mean? Got lots of games that don't work. Yeah, exactly. I'm thinking about maybe trying to burn a disc. Find, like, you know, the top game that everybody likes playing and burn a disc of it. Since they're what am I trying to say? Since they're not they don't have any they don't have any copyrighted laws on them or anything. So yeah, but anyway, about ready to jump off here. As you can see, it's almost 60 minutes. 60 minutes in the Oasis implies that I jump off in 60 minutes. But I really appreciate everybody stopping by. And I'm not saying only media videos, but especially media videos as well, because I'm pretty sure you're new. And I'd love seeing new people jump in, whether you subscribe or whether you don't. I'm still appreciate you jumping in and taking time out of your schedule and out of your precious time in this world to checking me out and see what I'm all about. And next time I'll more than likely be doing a retro game stream, so be looking out for that. That'll be tomorrow. If you have Facebook, I'll be posting up on that. I don't know how many people see that though. Floppy disk only work for... Yeah, really. Some of them might not have worked that long, but anyway. Make sure you check out all the links in the description below once this video is uploaded. Thanks for watching, everybody. And until next time, I'll meet you right back here in the Oasis.